I know what you're thinking. Why is this guy trying to convince us that Kelly Clarkson monetized his channel? I mean, why else would I lie? I'm 47 years old. I'm single. I eat Lucky Charms for breakfast. I didn't even shower today. I have not even showered today. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, I guess that does track. But I swear to God, it was Kelly Clarkson that got my channel monetized. I will tell you how. It wasn't like directly, but still it worked. And I want you to know this, that my channel has been up and running for quite a while, so I didn't even think it was ever going to get monetized. But now that it has, you guys need to know there are so many things that factor into monetization and so many videos that can be monetized that you could just sit back and let the money keep coming in. I'm going to do this in this video. 3 things. I'm going to tell you sort of how my channel got started, how the monetization happened, some of the problems I encountered, and then some tips for you. I'm also going to show you my analytics, some of them, and I'm going to show you the money that I've made. You will know by the end of this video how much money I've made off of YouTube, and it's only been since about 3 months. So I promise you're gonna learn all that. First, let's talk about my channel. So here's the thing. I love Kelly Clarkson since day one. Biggest, well, maybe not the biggest fan. I'm sure there's bigger fans, but I have followed her ever since she won American Idol. I watched her all through Idol, followed her career. I've seen her now 13 times in concert. 13. In the course of 20 years. It's a lot of money spent. But just so you don't think that I'm really just teasing you or making this story up, I really did get to interview a lot of these celebrities. So take a look. Shania Twain, I interviewed her at the Santa Run here in Las Vegas, and Gloria Estefan, and she was so great too. I interviewed her at a charity event. Also, Mario Lopez, you can see him there. I interviewed him at a race, and also Michael Phelps. I've also had the great opportunity to meet Ms. Clarkson not once, not twice, but thrice. Here it is. The first time you can see that was on the iPhone 3, as indicative by the picture. The second and third times, they're all here in Vegas, but the second and third times, those are pretty closer together than the first time. But I will tell you, hands down, she is one of the sweetest, most genuine, most authentic people you will ever meet. She will just say what's on her mind in a polite way. But she will also greet her fans. She will also make time. She doesn't get caught up in BS. It's so great. Let's talk about my channel. I used to be a TV news reporter, so I would just put my news reports up on my YouTube channel thinking people would watch them. And they did, some of them, right? So I did that for a couple of years. I also had this really cool job as a writer for Us Weekly magazine. So I was their Vegas stringer. So they would send me out to get interviews with celebrities, or I'd get to go to these incredible shows like iHeartRadio and go backstage. So I got interviews with a lot of celebrities and a lot of bands, singers, and all that. I would put those performances and interviews up on my YouTube channel. Again, they got some traction. Here's the thing. I had enough watchable minutes or hours since 5, 6 years ago, right? I've had enough of those every single year. I just didn't have any subscribers. I think in total, my channel has 265, I wish. There's 265 subscribers. That's how many subscribers my channel had. And you need 1,000 to get monetized. So it was not an easy process. I do want to start right in with a tip though. If you have an ads, like a Google AdSense account already created, delete it, please. You're going to go through hassle if you already have an AdSense account created, or if you have more than one created. That's even worse. Just delete them all. You don't need them until your channel gets monetized, in which case then you can create one. I had 3 accounts. It was kind of a pain in the butt to go through and figure out how to delete each account and then submit to YouTube that here is the one main account I want attached with it. So just word to the wise, delete any AdSense accounts you have. Don't create it until you get your channel monetized. You'll know when your channel is eligible for monetization. When that happens, YouTube will ask you, you want to create the AdSense channel through YouTube. They will ask you to create it there. Just go and follow those instructions. It'll be easy. So we know where my channel has been, right? So I put all those interviews, I put all those videos up there, and you know what I mean? And here's the thing, I didn't really know what I wanted to talk about on my YouTube channel. I started this channel back in 2010, 9. I started it, I know exactly where I was. I was in the airport in Seattle, and I started it there. I don't know why I picked there. Maybe it was even Vegas. I was going to Seattle. It's really not germane to this conversation a little bit. Anyway, I had this channel. I didn't know what to do with it. This was before everybody was monetizing everything, before everybody was trying to become a celebrity. I was already a celebrity. All I know is, fast forward to 2023, and I find out that Kelly Clarkson is going to have a residency. Let's backtrack. Actually, she had announced this residency before COVID, and then COVID hit and she couldn't do the residency, and I was kind of annoyed. But you know what? I moved to Florida, so I didn't care. Why did I move to Florida? That's a whole other story. I moved back to Vegas. Kelly Clarkson enters again with, I'm going to do a residency. And this time, Chemistry, her latest album, had come out. I'm like, perfect, because now we get new content, and I get old content, and I get Kelly Clarkson. And I bought tickets, and then a friend invited me to another show, and then another friend was coming into town and said, do you want to go? So I went to that residency 3 times. I mean, it would have gone on anyway 3 times. I would have gone anyway 3 times, but 3 times I went to go see that residency. And of course, it was pretty great. So she sang all of the hits, plus she did this cool thing where she wouldn't do the exact same show every single time. So there were songs that she sang in some shows that she wouldn't sing in others. That's what led me to get my channel monetized. So on the very first day, I took like a montage of videos, not a whole lot, just because I'm a fanboy too. And I posted them up on YouTube. I think that's cool because those people that can't see the residency, and she knows that too. She said it right from the audience that like, she knows this stuff's gonna end up on YouTube. But you see there, I had 220 hits on this montage of Kelly Clarkson videos. I thought it would do better, but it didn't. Keep in mind at this point, I was not here trying to get my channel. I didn't know my channel was going to be monetized at this point, right? So I'm just like, I'd just rather share it with people who couldn't see it because I love Kelly Clarkson. So I go to the second show and I just sit there and I watch the show. I don't take any videos. My friend Steve comes out and then we go to another show. This was the 3rd time I went. Before she even got to the stage, security kind of brought her kids down and sat them in the audience. And my friend Steve noticed it. He's like, hey, are those Kelly's kids? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, that's interesting. They weren't far from us, right? But I'm like, well, I guess they came to see their mother. She goes, all right, listen, my son has all my songs in his iPad and he loves this one song. It's Whole Lotta Woman, and it's off of her Meaning of Life album. So she invites Remington up to the stage to dance, because he doesn't sing, I guess, but she says he loves to dance to this song. So he's dancing, another cute moment. Got video of it. So she brings River up there to sing Heartbeat Song. So me, I'm just like, nah, that's just too damn cute. How do you not get video of that? So I'm there taking video of Heartbeat Song. So listen, after I post that song, it was right in the concert. I had a little time, I'm like, whatever, I'll just upload it to YouTube, boom. I wake up the next day, 20,000 hits. Later that day, 40,000, then 60,000. I'm like, what is happening? But okay, cute, right? Because on my channel prior, I had, I want to say the highest one was 45,000 hits, and that was Blues Traveler, followed by Miley Cyrus, who's got 10,000. And there's other artists on there too, but they don't even come close to that. So this was on a Friday or a Saturday. I think it was a Friday because it was the day before the final show of this current residency. By Monday, I had like 300,000 hits, and I'm like, awesome, just freaking awesome. By Wednesday, 600,000. By that Friday, by the following Friday, 1.2 million hits. This video has now officially, in my opinion, gone viral, right? But here's the thing. Remember how I told you I already had enough minutes? I already had enough watch hours. I just needed the subscribers. Thank God for Kelly Clarkson fans, because as these watch hours are going up on this video, so are the subscribers. I had 265. I currently have 2,650 something subscribers because of this one video. I had no idea any of this was going to happen, right? So I'm thinking, oh my gosh, in one fell swoop, my channel is going to get monetized. I'm so happy, and this video is killing it. Oh, I lost out on so much money. Because you don't just get YouTube's not like, oh, you're eligible, click, there you go. Oh, no, 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 no. You have to then go through the process of registering for your monetization now that you're eligible. And that will take at least 2 weeks, because by the time you get done filling it out and doing it all incorrectly and then doing it again and then doing half of it right and then the other half incorrectly and then finally doing it a 3rd time and getting it all right, then you have to wait for a postcard to come in the mail for the code to put into your channel to prove that it's you, and hence your channel becomes monetized. I had 1.2 million hits at the time my channel became monetized that are now not eligible at all. Was I mad? No, because fortunately, as you'll see in the analytics, Kelly Clarkson's video is still pretty much killing it on my channel. It went from 1.2 million to 1.3 million hits. Great, right? Yes, because that's just more people watching, more people subscribing, and that is just more money coming in. So it does trickle off a little bit, but it's still actually going well. But one thing I did learn, every video that is now on your channel becomes eligible for monetization It's not copyright. If it's copyright, it's still eligible. Hear this out, ready? If it's copyrighted and you get a copyright ding that doesn't go against your channel, you can still monetize it. And you just have to share the revenue now with whoever owns the publishing rights. You know how many other artists' songs I sing? About as many as every other artist on YouTube that sings somebody else's song. So I sing everything and you get paid for it. I didn't know that, but that is freaking amazing. Now, is anybody watching all of my other videos on my YouTube channel? No, not really. So they're not necessarily making me money, but if they do, then they would be eligible. Here's this though. When you start monetizing your channel, you're gonna see, okay, wait a minute, I can make money just by making other videos and putting them on. So I just kept singing, you know, it's what I love to do in songwriting. And so I just would kept putting, you know, songs of me singing, whether it was my own song or somebody else's song up there. Funny story. I wrote a song called Neptune. I wrote the song, mind you. It's published by me, but through TuneCore, which distributes all of my music. I make a music video and sing it live here in my living room. You could see it on the channel. And I get dinged because TuneCore says, ooh, somebody's singing Neptune, and it's copyrighted. And it's this guy, Mike Doria. And YouTube's like, ding, Mike Doria, you just now have copyrighted material, and you could still make money off of it. You could still share the revenue with the person who owns the publishing rights. I'm like, so I've copyright infringed myself, and now I have to sit back and share my revenue on a song I wrote with myself. Okay. You know what? Fine. If that's what I don't care. So that's how you copyright infringe yourself. Anyway, after all of that, right? So all these songs are up there. Now I'm just kind of sitting back, all right, what am I going to do? Like, I'm going to find some videos, but I just kind of waited for 3 months to see, like 2-3 months, see like what was this going to do? The very first month I made $258 from YouTube just by doing zilch. Month 2, and I'm estimating here because I'm looking at the camera and I'm not looking at my analytics when I talk to you, so they might be a little bit different off, but I want to say somewhere in the neighborhood of $170 in month 2. And 130, so we're in month 3 right now. I want to say we're at 132. So as you can see, that's with Kelly Clarkson still holding it down, and me with my other videos that are just, you know, they're there. So here's the thing. If you have a YouTube channel that's monetized, pay attention to it. There's a lot of analytics in the background that are going to give you really in-depth details about what kinds of videos people are watching. In my case, I'm a little bit of an anomaly because we know exactly which video they're watching, right? I have other ones up there, and it's really important then when you do have a video that's doing really well to make sure you use those end screens, make sure you use the subscribe, because you need those things. You know what I mean? You don't necessarily need the subscribers, but comments do count on those videos. So make sure you have them. That's how the algorithm knows to like spread it out there. I'm pretty sure that's the case. The rule of thumb, do not have an AdSense account attached to your YouTube channel prior to getting monetized. If you do, it's going to be that much harder to get it monetized. Not impossible. You're just going to have to jump through red tape. Find something you love to talk about. If you don't have a monetized channel, here's a tip. How-to videos. I just had to look up today how to get the oil and filter maintenance flasher on my car like to turn off because I already had the oil and filter changed. You can put anything you want on there. And 3, just be patient. You know what I mean? If you're out there just to get money hungry and greedy, I don't know if that's going to work. I'm not. I don't care. All this money from this YouTube, which is not a lot. I mean, I'm probably made, let's say, an average of $200 each month. You know what? That all goes to my producer, who I'm recording an album right now, so it all goes to studio fees. You know what I mean? But it's kind of cool that I didn't have to pay for that. So that's how Kelly Clarkson monetized my YouTube channel. Kelly, I love you. I can't wait to see you again. And thank you, because that was just a really cool surprise.